Hi, Stephanie Ray, Accountability Evangelist. Today, I want to talk about expectations and how important they are in determining our happiness. So, when we expect something to happen a certain way and it doesn't, then typically we get frustrated. However, it's really the expectations we set up front that determine whether we're frustrated or excited or satisfied. So, for example, if you expect something to take 20 minutes to do, like you're going to spend 20 minutes, it's going to get finished, it's a project, it's a task, it's going to be done in 20 minutes, and it takes you 45, you're going to be frustrated because you only allotted in your mind 20 minutes for this task and it took you longer than you anticipated. So now you're probably crunched because you have other things to do. Now, contrast that with what if you expected that same task to take an hour and it took 45 minutes? How will you feel then? Probably pretty pumped. Like, look at that. I just gained 15 minutes. But those two scenarios are exactly the same, except the difference is what you expected to happen. So, to the extent that you have control over your expectations, which is almost all the time, you can leverage that to change your mindset and your perspective on how you evaluate something that happened. And it can really change your mood quite a bit if you just step back and think about what your expectations are. When it comes to time management, I gave you a time management example just now. When it comes to time management, it's really important to get good at estimating how long things will take and adding a little bit of cushion. Because if you do tend to get really precise and you kind of cut to the bone on the time and it goes over, you might feel anxious and you may also have overscheduled yourself based on that. And when it comes to being accountable, time management is a super duper important foundation for accountability. And it really starts with getting a good handle on how long it takes to do something. So I'm going to keep the scope of this conversation tight and just talk about expectations as opposed to going broader into time management. But in terms of a great skill set for you to hone in the context of time management would be managing your own expectations about how long it takes to do a task. So get that into practice, get better and better at it, and you probably won't be too surprised when your mood lifts because you're getting better at estimating with a little bit of cushion. So that gives you the breathing room to get more done in what feels like less time, but it's really just your expectations.